Hello everybody, welcome to Championship Predictions round 24 and I am flying solo. Get in the comments straight away and say get well soon to Mr. Sam Parkin, who has succumbed to the Christmas virus that his missus has had for a couple of weeks already. So that's the bad news, no Sam. The good news is that I have a pad here and Sam has sent me his predictions. So we are still able to do your normal predictions show. Get involved in the comments with yours. Quick scores on the doors update. Very annoyingly, at least I don't have to say it to his face, Sam won round 23 by 1 point. So annoying. Ben 8, Sam 9. I was bob on with Norwich 2, Millwall 1. Sam was bob on with Bristol City 1, Luton 0. He did get one more correct outcome than me, which means there's a 4-week gap opened up. It is Ben 8, Sam 12 in the week by week with 3 draws in there as well. In the aggregate, it's pretty close, only 15 points in it. There's been a lot of close calls that I seem to have been on the wrong side of. Ben 159, Sam 174. As ever, you know the score lines, guys. Give yourself 1 point if you get a correct outcome, home, away or draw. Give yourself 3 points if you get the scoreline correct, and give yourself a bonus point. We've been close in games involving Middlesbrough recently, both of us to get in the extra bonus point. Give yourself 4 points if you get the correct score and your scoreline has 5 or more goals. So let's get into it. This is round 19 mirrored. So all of these games happened only a few weeks ago. I think in like week 2 of December. It's not a particular quirk of the fixture list I like. I like, your 2 games to be at different points of the season, especially given injuries and conditions and all of that. But it is what it is. And if you are up against one of the teams at the top of the table, then it can be a little bit of a struggle. Let's start with game number 1, which is Norwich versus QPR. And Sam would have been up first, so I will give his prediction, which is Norwich 1, QPR 1. He's gone for his boys to go and get a point. I'm going to go Norwich 2, QPR 1 in this one, mainly because I was successful with a Norwich 2-1 home win. QPR have been on a great run, haven't they, which obviously ended in Swansea with a pretty poor performance from what I have heard from the Rangers fans. I think heading now off for another away game so close together. Very unlucky, these clubs that are doing back-to-back away games to start this Christmas or post-Christmas Armageddon week, basically. And the results normally don't follow when you're going over there to Swansea, very little rest, over there to Norwich. I think that's going to do for QPR, so I've got Norwich winning that one 2-1. Let's go on to game number 2, Preston versus Sheffield Wednesday. Wednesday had the mad comeback at Middlesbrough. Preston, good home win against Hull. Preston are on a pretty solid run at the moment. They are not losing very often. I'm up first, hence I've thrown up the 1-1. I like Sheffield Wednesday at the moment. If this was at Hillsborough, I'd probably predict a home win, but I'll go for the draw here. Preston 1, Wednesday 1. Sam likes Sheffield Wednesday more than I do for this one. He's gone against my logic of Preston not losing very much at the moment and backed Wednesday. Sam has gone Preston 1, Wednesday 2. Get your predictions in via the comments. It's Sheffield United versus West Brom, game number 3, and the big, magnificent home run is over for Sheffield United. 9 wins in a row, wasn't it? And 9 clean sheets. Burnley beat them. I can reveal both Sam and I are going for the bounce back victory at home to West Brom. West Brom went under at Derby. They're not going to be supremely confident here. Sam has gone 2-0 to Sheffield United. I have gone 1-0. We've both gone for the Blades to bounce back. And then I believe, where do they, I think they head to Sunderland for New Year's Day. It's a tricky, tricky run. They need a win in there now. Sheffield United all going off at the top of the table. Game 4 is Blackburn versus Hull. We've both gone for a home win in this one for Blackburn. 2-2 in the big 4th against 5th clash between Blackburn and Sunderland on Boxing Day. I've given Hull a goal. I've gone Blackburn 2, Hull 1. Sam has gone for his mate John Eustace to get one of his favourites, a clean sheet. And he's gone Blackburn 1, Hull 0. Hull, little bit of an improvement under Ruben Selles, but we've both got them slightly hitting the buffers here in back-to-back defeats, given they lost at Preston in the Boxing Day round. Game 5 is Bristol City versus Pompey. Sam is up first in this one, and he's gone 3-1 Bristol City. I see a home win here. It's a difficult run for Pompey, isn't it? They went off to Watford on Boxing Day and lost very, very late on. I've also backed Bristol City in this one. So public apology to Pompey if they go there and get the win. I've gone 2-0. Sam has gone 3-1. Bristol City to go back-to-back in the post-Christmas week. Game number 6 is Coventry versus Millwall. I'm up first in this one. I've gone both teams to score and a comfortable home win. 3-1 I've gone for Coventry, who, they're stripy home and away. Oh, no, actually, to be fair, they did get that win at Millwall. Their stripy period. Win, lose, win, lose, win. I'm going back-to-back wins with back-to-back home games for Coventry. I think Millwall will be better than Plymouth, where it was 4-0 at half-time. Goodness me. So I've gone 3-1. Sam also has backed a Coventry win. He's got Frank Lampard getting a clean sheet and winning this one 2-0. On we go into the back nine now. Oxford versus Plymouth. And because we're not face-to-face and can't react to what the other person is saying, it would be first call Sam on this, but we've both come up with the same scoreline for this one. We both had a Gary Rowett new manager bounce for Oxford this past weekend at Cardiff. We were both right about that, and we have both doubled down, especially given Plymouth are so poor away from home. We've gone for the Rowett clean sheet as well. Both Sam and I are back in Oxford to win this one 1-0. Oxford 1, Plymouth 0. I'll move you on to game 8, which is Stoke versus Sunderland. I'm up first. Impressed with Sunderland. There's so many draws, and I'm loath to say too many draws because Sunderland have been so good, but there's a high standard ahead of them. They need wins. I feel they're going to get one at Stoke. Stoke are not on good form at all at the moment. God, look at that. 1 point in the last 5 games for Stoke. They haven't scored in the last 2. They've just had to play Leeds. Now they're playing Sunderland. I think another shutout and another home defeat, sadly, for Stoke. I've gone Stoke 0, Sunderland 1. Sam has given them a goal, and he's gone Stoke 1, Sunderland 2. Game number 9 is Swansea versus Luton, and we're still in the Luton home and away paradigm here. And we seem to think there's going to be goals in this one, both of us, and it's going to be loose. Sam has called a Desmond here. Swansea, remember, big winners against QPR at home on Boxing Day. Luton headed off to Bristol City and were defeated. Sam's gone 2-2. I've actually gone for the bonus point. I'm back in Swansea 3-2. I think the Swansea under 1.5 goals thing is a thing of the past now, isn't it? Well, I'm calling it a thing of the past. Being their last few games, 3-0, 2-1, 2-3, 2-1. The goals have been flowing a little bit more for the Swans, and I've got them getting 3 of them and getting the win. Game 10, Watford versus Cardiff. Keep up, copy and paste. All the fixtures here are in the description. You can get your predictions in below. Watford at home means only one thing to us on the prediction show this year. It means a home win. Only Leeds United have more home points than Watford, and they've played a game more. Watford's home record, played 11, won 9, drawn 2, lost none. Cardiff are not in good form at all. That's an understatement. They are 23rd in the table. The new manager Bounce has fallen flat under Omar Risa. Now, I have gone 2-0 to Watford. Sam has gone 3-0 to Watford. Heavy on Cardiff. As always, when we both predict a win for the same team, we will go public apology if it goes round the other way. Right, 2 to go. And it's Derby versus Leeds in the repeat of the, I say the magnificent playoff semi-final of 2018-19. This leg was very boring and Leeds won it 1-0. It was the game at Ellen Road that was the absolute thriller. And Sam Parkin has gone for a repeat of the scoreline in the playoff semi-final first leg of 2018-19. He's gone for Derby 0, Leeds 1. I'm also backing Leeds to presumably stay top of the table. Yeah, it's goal difference, isn't it? And we haven't got Sheffield United winning by 10 or whatever they need to bridge that gap at the top of the Championship. I like Derby at home. I like Derby for set plays, so I like Derby to score against any opponent really in the Championship, including what the table tells us are the best team. I think Sheffield United fans would argue about that with the points deduction, but hey, let's go with the table and make Leeds the best team in the division according to that. I've gone Derby 1, Leeds 2 to double up Sam's Derby 0, Leeds 1. Finally, it's a big game again for Burnley. They've been away to Sheffield United and won. Remember, earlier in the season, they've been away to Leeds and won. Here they go to Middlesbrough. And both Sam and I have got this score exactly the same, and we've got it as a draw. This game was drawn actually in the flipped round 19 game early in December, wasn't it? And it was drawn 1-1, if I'm not misremembering that one. That's the scoreline both Sam and I have got here. I tell you what, if Burnley are going to go to the top 6 and win their away games, I know they lost at Sunderland, in fact, so they're not going to do that. But yeah, if they're going to go and keep clean sheets and win away games, you know what that does if you boss the head-to-head against the teams up and around you. We've gone for a little slowdown, both of us. We've both gone Middlesbrough 1, Burnley 1. There are your round 24 predictions as ever. Get yours in the comments. Copy and paste the fixtures from the description. Give yourself 1 point for a correct outcome, 3 points for a correct scoreline, 4 points for a correct scoreline that has 5 or more goals. I hope you're keeping up with everything. In the space-time continuum for me, it is the day after Boxing Day, the 27th. We'll get these up on the 28th. The games will be played on the 29th. And I'll try and come back to you with some hot takes on the 30th. What day of the week will that be? That will be Monday. And if you're watching and you're trying to keep up, why not click up here where you will see the latest hot takes video, which rounds up round number 23. There you go. I'm hanging in there. I'm going to go and eat more buffet food. And you get your predictions in via the comments, and hopefully we'll welcome Sam back for the next set.